but he uses Ganondorf. He's like a dual main Falcon Ganon, and watching his Ganondorf is just a thing of beauty because he likes to play like Bizarro Flame where he just styles. You know, it's great. So, Kowler and Shunk, Ganon Falcon. Let's see what happens.
I think Falcon's gonna have a I'm not even gonna say it because what's happening would contradict it.
Yeah, I've never seen Kowler's Ganondorf before.
I haven't either.
So this will be an interesting find. Let's see if he could do the Ganondorf things effectively.
I would say if this doesn't go well for him, he should. I don't know if he will, but he should go back to Dr. Mario.
He probably will if this goes extremely badly. Which, yeah, I mean Shunk. But anyway, back to what I was saying before about Shunk and Melon. Shunk's Falcon is much more technical, all right? But Melon plays a more defensive style, and Shunk emphasizes lasers a lot more than Melon does. So they play the same character, but like they play such opposites that it's like you're playing an entirely different beast. However, when it comes to like the Falco combo game and things like that, they're both kind of doing the same thing. But yeah, Shunk is a lot more technical. Oh, nice forward air from Kowler. One pro about Ganondorf. All right, I just got summoned for a match. I'm gonna wait until this game ends, and then somebody else will hop on here. But somebody else is gonna hop on, and it looks like it's gonna be God Touch. All right, guys, I'm signing off for a few. Go again. Oh my goodness, down B. All right, guys, I gotta get out of here. I gotta go play. I'll see you in a bit.
Seeing a lot of what we're going to expect this matchup from Falco. Him using his tools to invalidate low tiers is my absolute favorite thing to watch and commentate. But Kowler is the mid-tier warrior we all know and love. Even though I was giving him flack about wanting to lose a swoosh, he is still my boy, kind of, or he was my boy for a little bit. I don't know. Maybe his ego's gotten the best of him at this point. Playing Ganondorf on Shunk.
I mean, he's doing well, though.
Yeah, no, he's definitely doing well.
He shouldn't be doing well, but he is. Interesting choice.
There you go. No, I think that was a great idea because if you got hit by it, he's a big nerd and he instantly loses the match. That's how we do it here, at least at Adventure Games. If you get hit with a Warlock Punch, you just win that match. You win the set. Oh, sorry.
Oh, yes.
Grounded ones, you win the match. Aerial, you win the set. All right.
Fair
I
enough.
wasn't aware we
That's
were using
fair.
modified style SR. Anyway, Shunk doing a really good job keeping Kowler in the corner. Kowler trying to roll out. Shunk falling. I'm keeping the laser pressure on. I agree with that forward throw. Nice. That should be it, unless Shunk hard flubs the edge guard. Nope. No hard flub from Shunk. Shunk's going to take it.
Okay. Quickly, before our next match, tell me about your match with Umbra.
I ran around, and I played like a big lame-o, and then...
But you won, though.
Yeah, but I won. I won the match.
So it's
it was
fine.
2-1. Yeah, I played like a big lame-o. I did the thing where it was like, get
Kowler
the W.
just-
Kowler left. All right. Did he unplug his controller is the question. It's the Wizard strap. He's trying to momentum stall Shunk right now. Shunk's not having it.
Shunk is
If I were
fed
Shunk,
up.
I would practice some ledge dashes while Kowler's gone.
Just show off a little bit.
Show off, have Shunk take his
Scare
shirt
him.
off. Show off those
Not
sick
like that.
abs.
No.
Those sick gains. Kowler coming back after his spirit journey. He's taken off the anorak. Oh, that's a windbreaker. Anoraks are overheads.
Very technical.
I had to make sure. Because I saw it earlier, and I was like, it's either a bomber jacket, and I saw it had a hood, and I was like, maybe it's a bomber with a hood. But I think it's just a windbreaker.
If it has a hood, it can't be a coach's jacket.
Oh, a what?
Coach's jacket.
Yeah.
They have little collars. Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Style choices.
No, you know.
They matter.
It's important. Shunk's given those shaky legs. He's keeping that momentum in his body. He's prepared for it.
Keeping himself warm.
All right, so here's an interesting matchup because this right here. Oh, he dropped it immediately. Never mind. Doc has a chain grab on Falco.
Yeah, no, he does. He actually was able to pull off quite a few against Melon.
Yep, that I'd see. I understand that. But on the other side of it, Shunk has lasers, or Falco has lasers, right?
Yeah.
So you can obviously zone out, and it's one of the things where people are like, oh, like Falco Marth on FD isn't as awful as you might think it is because Falco's neutral tools kind of let him from keeping that grab, and then obviously Falco has this explosive punish game on pretty much every character. But Kowler actually is going to get the early lead here, which is very important in this kind of a matchup, especially when you are a mid-tier, because it does give you some leeway then to kind of mentally get into your head of the opponent, and then also you have some space to camp and play a little bit more defensive and force more mistakes.
Right.
Because obviously Doc's approaching tools aren't as good as Falco's approaching tools or even Falco's defensive tools. So if you can kind of get Shunk in a spot where he's unfamiliar with what he's supposed to be doing to getting in, then you can get his openings, and then you can get that chain grab we've been talking about.
Shunk doing really well at preventing that, though.
He's getting a lot of really good slight TI, which I think at this level, which is very possible, is that since there is the pressure to get the chain grab, it's like, oh, I have a chain grab. If I get this grab and I keep doing it, I can get a 0 death off of it. Then that pressure will make you drop it, and then you won't be able to execute. Another thing that could be factoring into this that I'm not sure if either players are aware of is port priority. Obviously, Kowler has the higher port, so he's actionable slower after grab. So it would have been easier for him to go to port 4 and then use his port priority to then chain grab.
Right.
Or maybe they actually did know and they neutral not to do it. Got touch facts, yeah. That's why Fox can do up throw double up smash against Sheik if Sheik's a higher
chain
port.
Grab, though.
There we go.
Just 3. Oh.
Kowler's shaking his head, missing the follow up on that.
I'm a little upset.
Ooh. Shunk looks like empty hopping or going for a very high dare. Shunk missing the angle. That's unfortunate. It's all right though. Shunk has this game now to figure out how he wants to approach Doc and how he wants to maybe not approach Doc. That's also an option here.
Right.
Right.
Now that he knows that Kowler, I would assume, is going to stick with Doc.
Yeah, for the whole rest of the set.
He can feel it out.
Ooh, that was actually really smart. So for those of you who don't know, the proper way to DI Falco's up throw is to not DI the up throw part and then SDI the lasers hard in the opposite direction. Because you can get more distance off DIing the lasers than DIing the up throw itself. Ooh, that's not a good stall.
No.
He's gonna need a lot of damage for this.
Yeah.
Getting out. All right, reads this. Oh, that was actually he. That was he read the grab attack with shields, and then he punished beautifully off of it. Oh, did I lose audio again? I might have stepped on a wire. Okay.
Okay.
Hitting buttons. Can they hear me? Is my voice still going? Hitting buttons. Wow.
They're hitting buttons.
Falco was definitely teching at that point. That was definitely a Falco
that
tech
was
noise.
definitely a tech.
That was definitely a Falco tech noise. There's definitely some gameplay happening.
Kowler looks fairly calm, so.
Kowler looks like he's trying to hit those buttons really quick. You can see his twig little boy arm shaking in the player cam. Clearly hasn't gotten a lot of gains. He's kind of a twiggy boy. All right, and Kowler getting the first stock.
Yes.
Oh, Randall almost coming in there. The taunt cancel. Here's the thing about that. Kowler doesn't need, or Doc doesn't need the cloud to taunt cancel, so that was extra BM, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Now, see, I'm a big lame-o, so I don't know if I would have taken Doc here. Oh, that's again. Jesus. That's the life of a Falco, though. Lose neutral, get hit off stage. The point I was about to make is I don't know if I would have taken Doc here just for the fact that I'm a big lame-o, and I would be standing still, up-tilting, and spacing back air, because that invalidates characters that are bad. And at the end of the day, when it's a tournament, you can have fun, but when you have to play against a mid-tier who's going to mess you up more than you're going to mess them up, get the W and invalidate the character.
Yes. Make them regret that choice.
Make them regret that choice, exactly.
Was really
All right,
good.
so Shunk's in a really bad spot right now.
He has a hill to climb.
No, he definitely does. What's actually interesting now is if Kowler wins, we're going to have a pretty exciting match if I lose, because Battery Kowler would be really fun to see.
Oh, yeah. It'd be definitely interesting. The Falcon
Doc,
matchup.
yeah. Did you body him? Oh, you're both bad? Okay. So the outcome after this, the next match you'll probably see is going to be me and Battery. Well, I'll focus on this for now. Shunk doing a great job bringing it back. Actually, that's it. No.
Oh
my God.
Wow.
We're taking those all the way to the bank. Let's
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, sorry. This is best of 5.
Oh.
I was jumping the gun on this. Much like Shunk should be doing to invalidate this character. He should jump in the gun and then gun.
Jump.
Oh my
use
God.
The gun.
Shunk's moving so much. But I think that the air dodge up. Oh my God. Kowler went for the disrespect, and Shunk saying, "Get out of my house. I am a grown man. Go to your room. Who do you think you are trying to get off on me? Young man, you haven't gone through puberty. You don't know what it means to get off." Kowler's shaking his head because he heard all of that. Dude, that's off the cuff. Off the cuff. Shunk dodging that fair, that L, like Kowler's been dodging me in bracket. Gets one win when I'm gonna have a concussion. Runs away. 4-1 in the set lifetime.
You're ready.
Oh my God, no, great. That was a great match.
Yeah.
Okay, going to a stage similar to FD, same kind of Marth logic here. Shunk always does that. He's a dummy. He does the ledge cancel every time. But if you don't know that, it's like obviously gonna hit him every once in a while. The logic here, I assume from Kowler, is I can probably get some chain grabs in the middle of the stage. I think this just gives more Shunk room to be a lame-o, because I want to see some lame melee invalidate the low tiers. Alright, solid. Shunk continuing pressure strings with lasers. Even though he's not getting true fall. Oh! Okay. That was actually a really bad, great exchange. It was a bad exchange because it shouldn't have taken place, but the way both players dealt with the mistake was very, very good. That's actually one of the big benefits as a newer player watching mid-level melee, is high-level players very often make very minute mistakes and get punished hardly for it. And it's hard to see what those mistakes are if you're not, like, you don't have the trained eye. But at this lower level, you can see these, like, very big mistakes and then see how the players both react to the mistake. Ooh, Shunk doing some pseudo pressure and getting caped for it. Doc's down tilt, very wacky move. It's like, you can very hard DI it, like, back and away. Kowler's starting to play a little bit more defensive now, realizing he has a big hill to climb. Stock's even right now, and as you know in melee, it's kind of like life, where as the percent, you can die at any percent, but as the number goes up, you have a higher chance. Solid up air. Neat little pivot there, grabbed by Shunk. Oh, Kowler getting an opening, getting nothing off of it. Shunk's very quick to put up shield. Ooh, the reversal in the corner. And that dead Falco. That was solid. And Kowler missing a ledge dash, the bane of every player at all times, regardless of who you play. Except for Peach, I suppose. Good choice there of up throw fair, just to get the percent. Afterwards, overextending. Generally, you do up throw fair, and then you kind of wait to see what they want to do. Going for back air out of shield a lot. Reading the roll with the up throw, getting the up air, continuing the tech chase. Dash dancing around the get up attack, but then doing a reverse pill for some reason. Alright, Shunk's turn on punish. Kowler narrowing out. Kowler's defensive play versus most of Shunk's combos this entire time have been really, really solid. Like, he's been demonstrating that he knows when he can nair out and when he can SDI away. And again, it's just one of those, sometimes it comes down to one of those things where these are players who I say are pretty equally skilled, but one's playing just like a way better character. Shunk kind of sticking to the game plan of doing those auto-canceled back airs into up tilt. We see a bunch of them actually fading full in across the stage. Now there, I actually don't fully agree with the implementation, because if Kowler was a little bit more aware in that situation, he would have been able to punish it, because it was the same kind of drip. But now, of course, oh no, shining out. But I say, it's about to be Kowler's punish. Oh, welcome back, Shannon.
I found my cigarettes.
All right, that's it. 3-1.
Okay,
wow.
3-1.
Shunk doing what
so
Melon couldn't, and up tilt and back airing.